trying the Saab on the cruise control now. We sort of got a little bit of wobble in the wheel. Well, I'm heading for Stockholm or Huddinge, south of Stockholm, to pick up a scooter. It sort of smells something. Something smells a bit burnt, but I hope it's just oil or something on the exhaust pipe. Now running this for a bit more. This is the longest I've driven it so far. Yeah, I went to TD Linde, but this is more high speed. Anyway, you see the wobbling on the wheel, yeah, sometimes. Anyway, I'm heading for Stockholm to pick up a scooter. It has been crashed, sort of, so it's the frame is bent, and yeah, the engine looks good. So on the picture, so I hope the pictures are true, and we'll see. It's starting to rain here. Yeah, I got 120 kilometers to drive approximately one way. So this will cost some in fuel, but I hope it's worth it. Have to stress a bit to locate it or to find it. You know, you have to be fast when it's cheap. You can lower the speed. This is the cruise control if you don't know. By pushing this one to the right, it slows 1.6 kilometers per hour by one press of this here. So if I want more speed, I just put on the throttle and put a new set like that, and it will hold the new speed. Hopefully, yeah, it does. And if I brake or use the clutch, it will disengage, of course. Yeah, working fine. So in this speed, pulls about 0.08 liters per mile, or 10 kilometers. I just picked it up. It even started. He showed me that it started. He had a new battery. He had replaced the CDI, he said, and he had replaced the fuel meter. And it looks fresh. It's like the wheels are nice, still good thread. So this is a bargain. I've removed the front wheel, so we have it there. We got it in, but it wasn't easy. So I don't know if this is more roomier than the Toyota, but yeah, I'm happy with it. Was a nice fellow and his wife, and yeah, it's registered legit, everything. I got one key. The key is still there. So yeah, I'm gonna fuel up and travel home again. He was he helped me with empty the fuel tank, but I don't know if it's leaking. It's still a little bit left, but yeah, this was yeah, I'm happy. So it's been raining heavily. As you can see, this is the meter, if you can see it. It's like almost new. So it's fresh. Yeah, nice. You can see it's been crashed in front here. So the driven, yeah, probably driven into something. He told me that the driver had a bad svanskota, translated in English, svanskota. But yeah, the electric seems to be working and so on. So, and I have to connect the battery. It's not connected. Let's put in 24 liters. More fuel. And 133 kilometers so far. Time to go home. delivery guy in front of us. Bicycle approved. And we're back home. 246 kilometers. Consumption about, I've been driving leaner. 0.0.
It's the next day and I drive down to the water to take a better look at what I picked up. The seller told me that the driver had crashed and the handlebars were bent. The front fender and front fairing have been battered. Otherwise it looks fresh. I'll have to take a look and see how badly it's crashed. I'm running out of space, otherwise I could keep it as is. Now I'm leaning towards saving some parts from it. I plan to save the engine and the wheels. The front wheel may be bent, or the bearings may have gotten a thorn. I'll have to check the status. Maybe also save the shock absorbers if I don't see any damage.
It isn't too good. I think this is reading fuel 1.2 liters per 10 kilometers, something like that. I'm cleaning the front tire and I found this metal thing here. There is no puncture, but might be when I remove it. I don't want to drive around with this one in the tire. See if I can, how deep it goes. Managed to stay without the puncture. Whew. Quite a long way in. Yeah. We'll see if it starts leaking. Okay, let's take a first look. What we have here. Yeah, we got cracks. This is also a crack. Yeah, I'm trying to light for you. You can see the cracks in the headlight. We got cracks here. Yeah, I got some crack there. So I don't know which side it was went crash on, but you can see everything looks quite bent in the front here. Should be sort of straight now. I have a pretty straight steering, and it's hard to move. There's definitely something wrong with it. But it looks fresh, everything. No, yeah, we got some rust on there, so that's common. But yeah, too bad. I thought it were really nice, but they aren't. So yeah, anyway, the plan is to just keep the engine and the wheels, sort of. Maybe some other parts, just some things like this, and I don't know, maybe this. You can see there's rust in there on the screws, so it's been standing out, but it's in pretty fresh condition. Got this 6 screws holding it, tank, some rust there, surface rust, and the rear lights looks a bit bleak. Say that something's been leaking here when I put it in the car. rust water or something like that, from fuel maybe. It was smelling kind of fuelish in the car. And shock absorber, yeah, they all sort of rusted. But I'm gonna try to start it. The seller did start it. If I didn't mention it before, he did start it with the kick. The battery is new, he said, and it's not connected. So we'll check if that's correct. They always say it's new and then it's bad, you know. But you can see it looks pretty good here on this. Doesn't look touched. Never been open, I guess. It's pretty fresh. So it's can you read it? No. See if I can take a better picture of it. The engine number and so on. Looks like it's been riding in some. Got these spots on the aluminium wheels. Salt, I guess. Yeah, the tire thread is good. Yeah, I'll just put the exhaust pipe back. I removed it because I wanted it to be a bit lighter when I removed it from the car. Car, as the Australian says. Yeah, so we'll see how, if it will be with one episode or 2 or 3, maybe, we'll see. 139 QMA. Let's check the oil level. It did sound good in the engine when the seller started it, so I believe there will be oil here. Excuse the flickering. I don't know if you can see, but it's not at the max, but it is there. But it's pretty watery, so it's time to change it. Let's see if I don't use the engine, I don't know if I will change it. We'll see. Yeah, it looks pretty new. Let's see if there's any power in it. Yeah, maybe this is where all this brownish crap come from. Shouldn't this be drained out? It's wet down there. And you can see that, excuse the flickering, it's the LED light. This is cut. Yeah, maybe that is this part. Looks like it's been cut here. Yeah, this is bad construction. Turning off the engine when you put this down, it's really annoying. So that's a good fix, even though it looks terrible. This is the battery, by the way. If we have any power in it. Yeah, we got full power, almost 13.2 volts, so it's fresh. So let's hook it up and see if the start engine works. The battery is hooked up, and yeah, let's put the ignition key and try to see what happens. Wow. exhaust pipe, it was a rubber hose there. Put it on, now it starts, and I just lean it forward. So the transmission seems to be working also, the wheel is spinning. The engine sounds really nice. This braking does not work. You need to use the other side. See if the light works. Yeah. Not the front. It's also working. Yeah, the headlight is working. This doesn't work. Horn doesn't work. That works. Sounds really good. Everything points to this being a low mileage vehicle. You can see the fresh brake shoes there. Yeah, just gonna continue removing everything. Remove the battery again and just dismantle it. Not much to show. Got the resistor here. The horn, I don't know where it is. I can't see it yet. This is the turning lights, I believe. Regulator, voltage regulator. You can see it's been bent here with the crash, so it's definitely the left side crash. Angel motor. The headlight is cracked on multiple places. Worse than I thought. This is broken here, going here. This is cracked here. Really bad, and then it's cracked here. So I don't know, maybe I can glue this and so on, but since I don't need it, I don't know if I'm gonna keep it. Takes a lot of room, but it was working, so it's a bit, at least the headlight was working, not the normal light. This is connected with these 3 connectors. Disconnected the main instrument up here. It was just this one supporting the speedometer and so on. Just gonna keep removing things and we'll see how it looks down here. Got the voltage regulator there with the earth, don't forget it. And we had the horn. Yeah, it was here on that thingy there. So now I can remove the braking cable. It's a nice design, this one. Goes here, so I can just pull it out. Sorry for the flickering. I started my LED light. can pull this out. So the horn was sitting here, in this tab here, and now it's just laying here. It didn't work, so I guess I'll throw it away. Unless there's some other electric problems, but I don't want to fiddle with that. Holy caramba, can you see how bent it is? You can see that it's totally bent here. Yeah, I'll go this side, maybe easy to see. Good. This is like straight, and then you see it's just whoa. So yeah, I ain't no use trying to fix this. You can see it's been hit hard from this side somehow, and then it has probably fell on that side anyway. But I think I saved the steering, and I'll save. And this looks pretty straight to me. Can't see any obvious bend in them. Have to roll them on some flat surface and see. I'm gonna try to remove them. Got a different kind of fuel tank here. Looks bigger, but I don't know. Looks like they replaced the cable to the start relay. And there's the new CDI. Looks like a bigger one. And the fuel meter looks like new, so that's correct. Yeah, gonna remove the tank now. The mud flap is different. No wonder it comes a lot of stuff there. This one was pretty hard to figure out, but there are just 2 screws here, and then you have to sort of bend it out carefully. You can see it's just tabs here. Then you get access to this one, which is located here, and you can remove. You also have one down there, screw there, and then you pull off this, and now it's starting to come. See if there's something more. So the CDI is pretty, yeah, it almost comes in the direction of the wheel splash. Not the best design. Yeah. I'm gonna start removing this. Oops. More crap. Oh man, shit. Got it in place. Enjoy seeing my failures. Anyway, I don't know if I put the spring correct now. It has more distance in the top than in the bottom. I'll have to check that out on YouTube or something. Remember that this side may be bad. The one with this one. A lot of crap. The rusty one. Here we have the famous pink cable going to a black one. and then this one goes down here to the variator or the sideboard. So remember this pink to black. If you cut this and have the original CDI, it might go faster. Don't do it, it's illegal. Yeah, so anyway, the other cables coming from the starter engine here also goes here. Two big ones. Need to tape that thing up, and then of course this one has been sort of losing its tightness. Need to try to fit that again. Yep, but that goes here, as I said before. It's 4 pin and so on. I don't know if I'm filming what I'm talking about, sorry. Yeah, white, yellow, black, red, yellow, blue. Gonna disconnect them all now. Have removed this piece. As you can see, it's really bent. Yeah, this looks pretty okay. I probably just could replace this piece. Can't see that it's too much off, but it might still be damaged here, and I'm gonna scrap the frame anyway. Have no need for it right now. I'm just gonna keep the engine and wheels and maybe some electric harness, whatever, and call it a day. Maybe keep this one too. I released the rear shock absorber. You just could bend the frame over, so it's still attached here. Might as well clean the variator side from all the dust. Clean most of it off. And this is the belt, if anybody wonders. 788 1728 hanger. Don't know what brand that is. Otherwise everything looks fresh. The gasket is there, and yeah, it's nice. Of course I'm gonna grease the bushings side. Clean this up a bit. Then I can put some grease there. The speed cable is still there. This is the one going to the pink cable.
fame.